with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi, marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination and experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mira's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Here you leave today and enter a world of
Mickey Mouse! A world of princesses.
A world of villains.
And heroes.
Raise your sabers!
A world of other worlds.
A world of all the favorites.
A world of throwbacks. A world of
for whatever you love. Infinite worlds await. Here you leave today and enter a world of
Mickey Mouse! A world of princesses.
a world of villains.
And heroes.
Raise your sabers!
A world of other worlds.
A world of all the favorites.
It's a
of throwbacks. A world of
For whatever you love, infinite worlds await. Here you leave today and enter a world of
Mickey Mouse! A world of princesses.
a world of villains.
And heroes.
Raise your sabers.
A world of other worlds.
A world of all the favorites.
A world of throwbacks. A world of
For whatever you love, infinite worlds await.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from.
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please.
it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome into another edition, literally another edition of Braylon's Virtual Tour Live. Trying to make sure that, everybody got a good show. Sorry I had to shore up again, but I wanted to make sure we did not run into the show. Before we get started, I want to have a little bit of a debrief because I don't know if Fullerton was there for the rest of the live. But we're going to get into a little bit of the debrief of the show we just did of BFP Has Some Kind of Imagination. And then we're going to get into this one. To give you guys context, conjecture, and connection, that Park Place put out a rumor that there is allegedly a 585 acre to 900 acre parcel of land that is by the I-4 in Orlando, Florida. That's next to Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios and Disney's Disney ESPN Worldwide World Sports. And WW Pro asked Marv, what do you think of what they could do? And Marv said Epic Games. I'm like, that's interesting. Then WW Pro asked Ronnie Bradley, what do you think about Disney buying Epic Games and making a video game park? And in the last live that I just got off of, I told you guys that, I pulled up a bunch of Disney games. The spawn in my response to that park place in the newest video that we played in the lot that we just got done doing, WDW Pro magically somehow, and pun intended with magically, was able to pull up some video games, but he couldn't remember what Epic Mickey was, but he remembered the mechanics of the game, right? So with that being said, I did a Walt Disney World rebrand master plan. And as I looked back on my own content, I did the 5th part conversation a year ago. Right. So I was ahead of everybody else, per usual, along with BFP Imagineering, talking about a video game park. Well, this is the Walt Disney World 5th gate, or 5th park / gate breakdown Townhall remix. So let's get to it. Higher is waiting, low is available, but either way, we gotta go on tour one more time. Here we go. Let me take down that iconic intro there. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is a me. So to Florentin and to Phil, what did you guys like within the last live that we did? We're gonna do this. We're just gonna do a little bit of a debrief here, and then we're gonna get into my pitch, because believe you me, I was up in the late hour. I was up in the what do they say? Late in the midnight hour, as they would say. I was up late in the midnight hour and making it do what it do. And this idea came to me, and I'm like, oh my God. The biggest clue I gave y'all was Disney and Universal are more family members than coworkers. Disney and Universal are more family members than coworkers. Disney and Universal are more family, members than coworkers. Ask me why I caught most of it despite problems with tech, because that's my life. But I did play probably at Disney, etc. before the show, and highlights of the 5th gate part talks. I missed some of the last one if you revealed anything. Florentin, I revealed a lot, good sir. You know what? My work is not in vain. My work is not in vain. My work is not in vain. Okay, just breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay. All right. I am good. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why I'm breathing, because that was all live. Okay, that was all live. That was all live. So the fact that Florentin said that if I revealed anything, bruh, what do I do around here? Good Lord Jesus. I mean, are you Ronnie Bradley? There's not one. There's literally not one. There's not one. There's literally not one. There's not one. There's not one. There's not one. There's literally not one. There's literally not one person that reveals anything, Florentin. I'm ripping Florentin because I'm upset. But also, too, I'm okay. And listen, let me tell you something. Real friendships, when you have real friendships and when you're in real friendships and you move through real friendships, you can be upset. You can feel away. You can do this, that, and third, but still be respectful. Okay. I am revealing something on this episode. I am. You are correct. Okay. But I was trying to showcase that myself, this guy right here. Wait, I'm trying to find a comment here. This guy right here. Oh shit! Right there, and you and me, that we're the arc reactor for the theme park sector for YouTube and social media. That is a reveal through other people's commentary. But we're good. We're good. We're good. All right. So now that we got all that out the way, let's get to this one. Okay. So, this all starts with this live right here. Let me bring it up. Actually, before that, I need Walt Disney to help me out real quick. Let's get to it.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land.
Oh man, not Disney without this intro right here. What does Braylon have in store for a fifth park/cake? I got the answer for you. And it all starts right from the space, right here, and right now. Yes, indeed. We're trying to get back to that Disney, everybody. We really are.
This is a global event as Walt Disney World, Disneyland Paris, Tokyo Disneyland, Hong Kong Disneyland, and Disney Cruise Line join Disneyland in celebrating 50 years of magic. It's the happiest celebration on Earth.
Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals and the dreams that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
Thank you, Walt Disney, for that. I appreciate you, good sir. Now, here is this conversation right here. So, Disney World's fifth park town hall discussion, Braylon's virtual tour live streamed 1 year ago on June 8th of 2024, right? So, of course, I brought up all these articles here, right? So this is just to give you context, conjecture, and connection, right? Right here. Disney drops appeal of its Ron DeSantis lawsuit following new theme park development agreement, right? So this came out June 13th of 2024, right? Yeah, so right here, the dismissal came 1 day after the Central Tourism Oversight District, formerly known as the Red Creek District, formerly known as the Red Creek District, is now the Central Florida Tourism Oversight Board, made up of DeSantis appointees, approved a new general development agreement with the company. Disney is paying up to $17 billion. Up to $17 billion in development over the next 10 to 20 years, including the possibility of a fifth park as well as other expansions. So, talked about this article. Then this next article here. And I talked about this game right here, Astrobot, right? Talked about this game right here, Astrobot. So, yes, indeed, there. We talked about this game right here. This came out May 30th, 2024, right? So, I talked about Wally, talked about Epic Mickey, I talked about Sega's Super Monkey Ball, I talked about Pac-Man, of course, I talked about Super Nintendo World, I talked about Splatoon, right? And I talked about Foam Stars, right? And Foam Stars is right here. Let me show you this. So here is Foam Stars.
Ready for the foam star party? Here we go!
Oh yeah! Ready to roll! Maximum jet justice power! When we take down an opponent, we call it a chill. Penguin squad,
Bow time! Let's huddle together and team up. My turn! Emperor, march! Woohoo!
Gotcha!
The fun's just starting.
Yeah, I know.
Let's shake things up. Melty and friends are in the lead. Next time I go to a party, you should come with me.
Now, as you can see, PlayStation. Now I'm gonna go back for a minute. There it is, right there. Now, does anybody know Square Enix? Right? If you know Square Enix, you know them for a game called Kingdom Hearts, which is one of the biggest games in the Disney gameverse, or as I like to call the DGU, right? So there is that. All right. So let's get to this here. So I did this live here on June 8th of 2024. So let's go to ask, summarize the video here. Right here, this video features a town hall style discussion hosted by Braylon Lee regarding the potential development of a fifth theme park at Walt Disney World following recent reports of a $17 billion investment agreement between Disney and the state of Florida. The host shares his theories and perspectives of what a new park could entail, re-emphasizing that any new addition would likely be video game inspired to compete with Universal Orlando Resort's upcoming Epic Universe. So a year ago, I was already on it. A year ago, I was already on it. So a year ago, I was already on it. Let's continue here. Key takeaways from the discussion: competitive landscape. Braylon highlights Universal's Epic Universe as a benchmark for immersive thrill-based, I was about to say thrilling, but thrill-based storytelling, specifically praising Super Nintendo World and its use of augmented reality. Because in Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, you have augmented glasses and the characters are all around you. Although a lot of people want a Rainbow Road roller coaster, which Universal, take out Fast and Furious, bring that there. Then next door, get rid of Jimmy Fallon, New Donk City Townhall indoor ride, along with a Pokemon tie-in, Pikachu powering New Donk City. Okay, then you have Zelda at Islands of Adventure, and then you have, of course, Al Delfino at Islands of Adventure, collaborating with Toon Lagoon, and then of course you have Super Nintendo World at Universal's Epic Universe. So, video game theories. The host proposes several video game franchises that Disney could potentially leverage for a fifth park. Epic Mickey suggesting a wasteland concept based on the game's premise. Astrobot combined with Wally for a high-tech spacefaring experience. Now, you're probably wondering, well, why did you say Wally? Wally is one of the most underrated, underappreciated, and most underutilized characters in the world of Disney and Pixar, and just the fandom of people who just love good storytelling, right? So I feel like Astrobot and Wally could be really good friends that, and this could be, for Wally too, potentially. The Astrobot, he comes upon the earth and, he is trying to get his, PlayStation fix, his chip, and Wally showcases him around an Astrobot, and his friends want to help make the earth better. It helps speed the process along. Or maybe not speed the process along, but have better mechanics to help the process be better for all people, right? Then, of course, I talked about Super Monkey Ball or Splatoon as possibilities for fast-paced interactive attractions, and then I talked about Foam Stars, right? Digital future, the host discusses Disney's $1.5 billion investment in Epic Games as a sign of their future focus on an interactive digital universes, drawing parallels to the world of Wreck-It Ralph and Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet, right? The video concludes with a discussion on the importance of building culturally relevant attractions that can maintain popularity for decades. So once again, 1 year ago, right, on June 8th of 2024, your man, your friend, and family member was on it, right? So there is that. Now, as we continue, we're going to go to the Walt Disney World rebrand master plan remix and the virtual Magic Kingdom live. That we're not going to watch the whole thing, okay? But we're going to summarize this. I'm showing you a pattern of consistency and a frequency of vitality that I've been saying the quiet part out loud right here. So check this out. In this live stream right here, I did 11 months ago on May 9th of 2025. Right there. Here we go. In this live stream, Braylon Lee presents a rebrand master plan remix for Walt Disney World, sparked by his frustration with leadership, particularly Josh D'Amaro, and the recent focus on Epic Games without acknowledging Disney's own legacy in virtual spaces like Virtual Magic Kingdom. Virtual Magic Kingdom history. Braylon highlights the history of VMK, which operated from 2005 to 2008 as a virtual Disney park, incorporating real-world scavenger hunts and in-park quests. Because Josh D'Amaro said, wouldn't it be nice to have a virtual world where there could be quests and, this, that, and the third, but real life, components, right? In terms of rewards and tangible experiences and everything in between, right? So let's keep going here. So then right here, he emphasizes that Disney has long been involved in the digital gaming space, the company's past projects like Club Penguin, Toontown Online, and Epic Mickey. Not to mention, too, Disney's Magic Kingdoms, Disney Speedstorm, Castle of Illusion. Trying to think what else. Oh, the Magic Mirror starring Mickey Mouse. How can we forget that? There was Mickey Mouse Racing as well. Trying to think what else here. Disneyland Adventures, of course, we talked about that. So Disney has been in the gaming space for a long time, not to mention Infinity, right? That was huge, right? So with all those games being said, right, my Walt Disney World rebrand master plan remix right here. Braylon proposes incorporating various video game and media partnerships into existing Disney World parks. Let me read that 2 more times. Braylon proposes incorporating various video game and media partnerships into existing Disney World parks. Braylon proposes incorporating various video game and media partnerships into existing Disney World parks to revitalize the guest experience. Magic Kingdom, Adventureland suggestions include Night at the Museum exhibits and Sly Cooper themes. Frontierland proposals feature Our Wild's Core Keeper and Coleman brand lounges. Liberty Square ideas include Battleship Hasbro, attractions, and A-Team communication exhibits. Also 2 Brooks Brothers as well. Let's see here as we keep going. Fantasyland partnerships with Boss Baby. Even though that's a DreamWorks property, there are different rights. So the movie TV rights is different than merchandising rights. The merchandising rights is different than the theme park rights, right? They have Haribo, Oreo rather, then Haribo, then Sugary, A Colorful Tale. Then Tomorrowland focus on Wally, Ratchet and Clank, Coral, and JBL speaker experiences, right? So that's all for, the Magic Kingdom. And I want you to keep this in mind. Remember when I said that Disney and Universal are more like family members than, co-workers and colleagues and everything between? Check this out. Adventureland 1, Frontierland 2, Liberty Square 3, Tomorrowland 4, Adventureland 1, Frontierland 2, Liberty Square 3, Fantasyland 4, and Tomorrowland 5. 5 different worlds, right? And Magic Kingdom USA is the gateway to all 5 parks, worlds, entities, right? Universal's Epic Universe has 5 themed worlds, right? Celestial Park, How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk, Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic, Dark Universe, and Super Nintendo World, right? So Magic Kingdom has 5 worlds. Universal's Epic Universe has 5 worlds, right? 4 really, if you count Celestial Park as the gateway to the 4 worlds, but really 5 altogether, 5 and 5. So Disney has 5 worlds and Universal has 5 worlds. Let's keep going here. Epcot concepts include the Magic School Bus, Cloudy for Chance Meatballs, Food Production, Flubber, Wreck-It Ralph, Big Hero 6, and Carmen Sandiego for World Showcase. Okay, let's continue. Hollywood Studios proposals feature Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Sackboy, the Iron Giant, Sky Children of the Light, Codename Kids Next Door, Pac-Man, and a cruise and arcade-inspired roller coaster, right? Then for Animal Kingdom, ideas include Stray, a cat-themed roller coaster, Curious George, Clifford the Big Red Dog, and Spyro the Dragon. Now, why did I think of Spyro? Because you have Toothless, right? You have Toothless at Epic Universe, Universal's Epic Universe, right? So, just felt like a dragon deserved to be at Disney's Animal Kingdom, right? And then, of course, you remember Beastly Kingdom. And then the 5th park, Braylon envisions a new park focusing on games like Astrobot, Monopoly, 39 Clues, and Kool-Aid, right? So those were my ideas. Now, let's follow the red bouncing ball here. This 5th park conversation town hall discussion was on June 8th of 2024. Then in this live right here, Virtual Magic Kingdom and Walt Disney World Rebrand Master Plan Remix, this happened May 9th of 2025. So then, right here, this is a recent live. So I guess that park place touched that spindle and fell asleep. A week ago, April 2nd, 2026. Here we go. Let's do ask. Summarize the video. So this video title, so I guess that part place touched that spindle and fell asleep. Braylon's Virtual Tour Live features content creator Braylon Lee presenting a detailed Walt Disney World Rebrand Master Plan in response to rumors discussed by the channel that part place regarding a potential 5th gate or 5th theme park at the resort. Key themes and takeaways from the stream addressing the 5th gate rumor. Braylon Lee critiques a report regarding a 885 to 900 acre parcel of land near the ESPN Wild World Sports Complex. He expressed frustration that mainstream theme park coverage often overlooks his previously developed rebrand master plan, which already incorporates a 5th park. That was part of it. But the biggest thing is, right, I believe that mainstream theme park, platforms, channels, what have you, they cover the parameters, but they don't dig into the minutia, right? And that's what we do over here. So let's keep going. The gamification mechanic, a central pillar of Lee's proposal, is incorporating video game mechanics directly into the park experience. He draws parallels to the historical Virtual Magic Kingdom VMK platform, arguing that modern tech and partnerships with studios like Epic Games or PlayStation could create a revolutionary park experience. Creative concepts and expansion. Lee provides specific conceptual ideas for reimagining existing areas, including Magic Kingdom, incorporating concepts like Night at the Museum and Adventureland, incorporating concepts like Night at the Museum and Adventureland and Baby Corp in Fantasyland. Epcot utilizing a World's Fair model for brand deals to create new exhibits and attractions. And a 5th park, pitching a concept based on the 39 Clues and Astrobot to create an immersive game-driven park experience. BFP Imagineering throughout the stream, Lee emphasizes the work done by his team, referring to the collective effort of himself, Phil, and Florentin as BFP Imagineering, asserting their role as innovators who provide concrete solutions rather than just rumors. The stream serves as a comprehensive counter narrative to traditional theme park news cycles, advocating for creative IP integrated technology forward solutions for the future of Walt Disney World. Let's continue on. So then right here, the Pleasure Springs pitch breakdown town hall, right? This was done 10 days ago on March 31st, 2026. Let's go to ask. Summarize. This is all leading to the pitch, don't worry. This video from BFE Imaginary serves as a pitch for a reimagined entertainment district at Walt Disney World called Pleasure Springs. Hosted by Braylon, the stream explores the history of the original Pleasure Island, analyzes potential future developments for Disney parks ahead of the D23 fan event, and proposes a new vision for an immersive, tech-forward guest experience. Pleasure Springs pitch. The core of the stream is a conceptualized pitch to revitalize the Pleasure Island site. The plan, which aims to honor the legacy of the original nightlife destination while incorporating modern Disney Springs energy, features themed districts, revival of classic concepts like the Adventure Club and the Armadillo, alongside new areas focused on Animal Kingdom and Disney Hollywood Studios fame. So basically, we took Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Disney's Hollywood Studios, now renamed Disney's Imagination Wood Studios, which I renamed Animal Kingdom, right? And in addition to that, Tiana's Palace, Magic Kingdom, the Axiom Restaurant, Epcot, the Sorcerer Conqueror Restaurant, Mickey's Sorcerer Hat, Disney's Hollywood Studios, and then the Pride Rock Steakhouse is Animal Kingdom. Also, too, the Adventurers Club, Animal Kingdom, 8 Tracks, Epcot, Mannequin's Dance Palace, Disney's Hollywood Studios, Disney's Imagination with Studios, and then the Armadillo, Animal Kingdom. Disney Quest Revival, 15-acre tech complex featuring esports, virtual reality, gaming tournaments, and of course immersive dining, restaurants like Pride Rock Steakhouse and the Sorcerer Conqueror Erie, which aims to utilize intellectual property for purposeful storytelling. Then of course we talked about the D23 predictions. Shout out to probably at Disney for that. I predicted a focus on 70% clear projects rather than new announcements. He covers potential reveals for Shanghai Disneyland Second Park Project Atlas, Tropical Americas, Animal Kingdom, Villains Land potential refreshes for Liberty Square at Magic Kingdom. That was awesome, probably at Disney. History of Pleasure Island. The video includes commentary on the rise and fall of the original Pleasure Island, analyzing how layout issues and the transition to downtown Disney influenced its decline. Now, over here to the Magic Kingdom Park, right? Magic Kingdom's layout and attractions share many of the same features inspired by fairy tales and Disney's intellectual properties. The park icon Cinderella Castle, inspired by the fairy tale castle featured in the 1950 animated film. In 2024, the park hosted 17.83 million visitors, making it the most visited theme park in the world for the 18th consecutive year, and the most visited theme park in North America for at least the past 24 years. The park has become a cultural touchstone and a symbol in modern American pop culture. Like I said, how it knows us absolutely. So, like I said in the last stream, Universal has a observational park that doesn't have any real big rides and attractions. Is not jumbled. The park is breathing as an outlet for the playgrounds to have an outlet, right? But Disney, they have Magic Kingdom, they have Epcot, they have Disney's Hollywood Studios, now renamed Disney's Imagination Wood Studios, and Animal Kingdom. Those are playgrounds. Disney does not have an observational park. So with that being said, let's do what we do with this real quick, and we'll be back right after this roulette.
Here you leave today and enter a world of
A world of princesses.
A world of villains.
And heroes.
Raise your sabers. world of all the favorites.
A world of throwbacks.
A world of...
For whatever you love, infinite worlds await.
So infinite worlds await. Infinite worlds await. Infinite worlds await. Let's go back for a minute. Main Street USA is the gateway to 5 different worlds: Adventureland, Frontierland, Fantasyland, Tomorrowland. Wait, Main Street USA is the gateway to Adventureland, Frontierland, Fantasyland, Tomorrowland, and all Liberty Square. So, one more time, my bad. Main Street USA is the gateway to Adventureland, Frontierland, Liberty Square, Fantasyland, Tomorrowland. That's what I meant to say. Now, watch this. Like I said, Disney and Universal are more family members than colleagues. Watch this.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
So here's the question. If Main Street USA can be that gateway to Adventureland, Frontierland, Liberty Square, Fantasyland, Tomorrowland, and Epic Universe can have Celestial Park, How to Train Your Dragon, Albert, Harry Potter Ministry of Magic, Dark Universe, and Super Nintendo World. If Universal can have 5 worlds, right? And Disney can have 5 worlds. You know, I wonder if there's a movie that just came out. There is. Yeah, I got the popcorn bucket. We'll talk about this tomorrow along with Turkey Hill hard iced tea. Bowser Jr. And for those of you, I'm not spoiling nothing because it was one of the previews where Bowser Jr. introduced himself to Mario and Luigi, right? That castle was in the sky. I wonder if Disney's Magic Kingdom could be in the sky. I wonder if Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom could be in the sky. I wonder if Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom could be in the sky. But that being said, let's get to it. Here we go. This is my pitch for Walt Disney World's 5th park and gate from Braylon, right from the space, right here and right now. Here we go. Create a brand plan, game plan, marketing plan, concept plan, and logistics plan with Walt Disney World's fifth park with 5 worlds called Disney's Imagine Nominal Nebular Azure, Galactics, the 39 Clues, Disney's Epic Mickey, Kool-Aid, Monopoly, and Astrobot as the Celestial Park, the anchor of this 5th park. Disney's Imagine Nominal Nebular Azure. Disney's Imagine Nominal Nebular Azure. Disney's Imagine Nominal Nebular Azure. I know what you're thinking. Braylon Lee, how did you do this? Like I said, Disney does not have an observational park that allows the playgrounds to be free. Everybody's trying to find that observational park of the playgrounds, and it can't work like that. So you need a observational park. Let's get into it. Here we go. Disney's Imagine Nominal Nebular Azure. Listen, your guess is as good as mine, my friend. Disney's Imagine Nominal Nebular Azure is envisioned as Walt Disney World's cosmic innovation park, a celestial universe where imagination, adventure, gaming, and discovery collide. The park revolves around 5 immersive worlds based on beloved franchises and playful brands: the Scholastic 39 Clues, Global Treasure Hunting Adventure, Disney's Epic Mickey, Creativity, Forgotten Disney Worlds and Imagination, Kool-Aid Galaxy, Playful, Colorful, Family Fun, Monopoly Metropolis, Strategy, Wealth and City Building, and Astrobot Orbit, Cutting Edge Gaming and Robotics Adventure. At the center sits Nebula Nexus, the celestial anchor hub connecting all the worlds. Now, here's the blessing of this, right? This park is going to be for the thrill seekers and for the thrill seekers and the chill chasers. For the thrill seekers and the chill chasers. For the thrill seekers and the chill chasers. But it's going to be more of an observational park that's going to allow the other theme parks to be playgrounds. Let's continue. So, brand name Disney's Imagine Nominal Nebular Azure. Brand meaning Imagine Nominal, imaginary, astronomical, at creativity rather, Nebular Azure, nebula and treasure hunting through the cosmos. Brand mission to create the world's most imaginative cosmic adventure park where guests explore galaxies of storytelling, gaming, discovery, and creativity. Let's continue. Brand promise: every guest becomes an explorer of the imagination universe. Core brand pillars: number 1, cosmic exploration. Guests travel between worlds like galaxies. Number 2, interactive discovery. Every land contains puzzles, quests, and missions. Number 3, gaming culture, blending theme parks with modern gaming experiences. Creativity and play hands-on imagination experiences. Number 5, intergenerational fun designed for kids, teens, and adults. Now, what do I always say about Disney? Disney does not know how to cater to adults growing up. Ta-da! City building is fun as SimCity 4. As SimCity 4, for example, it's 23 years old and hasn't aged with a dozen or more miles. It's incredible. Absolutely, not to mention Roller Coaster Tycoon, Planet Coaster as well, and many other simulators as well. Target audience: primary 1834 gamers, creators, and fandom enthusiasts. Secondary families with kids 6 to 16. So for the first time ever, there is a park for the rest of us. There's a park for the rest of us. There's a park for the rest of us. There is a park for the rest of us. Let's continue. concept plan, the park layout, the park rather is shaped like a cosmic star system. Center, nebula nexus, the cosmic hub, 5 planetary lands orbit around it. So you have right here, you have Astrobot orbit. Right here on the top, you have 39 clue sphere over here. You have the nebula nexus in the middle that's connecting all of these planets. You have Monopoly Metropolis over here. You have the Epic Mickey realm down south, and then you have the Kool-Aid Galaxy. So north is Astrobot orbit, south is Epic Mickey realm and Kool-Aid Galaxy. On the east is Monopoly Metropolis, and on the west is 39 clue sphere. Let's keep going. Here are your 5 worlds. So 39 clues, the Cahill constellation. Theme, global treasure hunting adventure, signature attractions, the Cahill Codex expedition, a trackless dark ride solving puzzles across history, the magical vault coaster, a high-speed artifact chase, clue quest challenge, a park-wide interactive scavenger hunt, restaurants, the explorer's table, global cuisine inspired by world cultures, retail, Cahill curiosities, puzzles, artifacts, and adventure gear. Of course, there would be more restaurants and more retail spaces, but let's continue here. Epic Mickey, come on now, let's look into this here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're bringing Wasteland to life. We're bringing Wasteland to life. We're bringing Wasteland to life. Let's continue. The theme, forgotten Disney characters and imagination restored, signature attractions, paint the world ride, interactive paintbrush dark ride, Oswald's clock tower, coaster, steampunk spinning coaster, the imagination workshop, create your own Disney character, entertainment, Oswald's revival parade. So imagine a car cavalcade with all of the old Disney characters that you have not seen in a long time. So it'll be Oswald's Wasteland Revival Parade. Yeah. I told you I wasn't playing with this fifth gate, this fifth park, or this fifth park, fifth gate. Okay, let's keep going. Kool-Aid Galaxy. Oh yeah. Theme, pure joy, color, and playful energy. Let's keep going here. Signature attractions, the Splash Run, Family War Coaster, Flavor Burst Rockets, a spinning space ride, Kool-Aid Man Crash Show Stunt Spectacular, Dining, Flavor Lab, mix your own Kool-Aid flavors, and of course there will be shopping there too. Let's keep going. Monopoly Metropolis, theme, strategy, wealth, and building an empire. Signature attractions, the Monopoly Money Run, a multi-launch coaster through the city, Chance and Community Chess, an unpredictable dark ride, property tycoon simulator, interactive city building game, dining, boardwalk steakhouse, hotel, the Mr. Monopoly Grand Hotel. And of course, there will be shopping here too. Let's continue. How can we forget our good friend Astrobot? And yes, Wally would be in this world as well, everybody. Yes, indeed. Theme, robotics, gaming, and futuristic adventure. Let's continue. Signature attractions, Astrobot Galaxy Rescue, a next generation virtual reality coaster, PlayStation Multiverse Arena competitive gaming stadium, and Bot Builder Lab, build and race robots, so you will be able to build your own Astrobot. There will be shopping and dining there too. So these 5 worlds all interplay with each other. And here's the blessing, right? When you think of Astrobot, the game is huge, right? Does it really need a movie? Not really, actually. It really doesn't. The fandom is there. Kool-Aid's been around since 1950. The fandom's there, right? I mean, Monopoly. It's been around for how long? The fandom's there. Epic Mickey, the games, bring back Junction Point, make all the other games. The fandom is there. And the 39 Clues, the books. The books are known. The books were supposed to be a movie series. So all 5 worlds have fandoms that are craving, clamoring, and will be celebrating to the hills which cometh their help, that they are finally being seen and recognized. So yes, I took Cinderella Castle from the ground, lifted it up into the cosmos, into space and everything in between, to the highest of heights, and then I just let it free fall all the way back to the ground and gave you this. Okay, let's keep going. Absolutely. Game plan phase 1 announcement year. Disney reveals the first gaming inspired Disney theme park. Reveal event at D23 Expo. Disney Parks live stream global gaming events. Okay. Now, Culture Casino, I want you to see this because you asked this question. Can you find a current Disney Imagineer that can not only utilize the land, but create a brand new theme park with at least 12 attractions? Culture Casino, phase 2, construction, timeline 6 to 7 years. Key builds, right? Key builds. 5 lands, 14 rides. Say again, 14 rides. 14 rides. 14 rides, Culture Casino. 6 shows, 3 hotels, and 40 plus restaurants. Okay? We're not playing around with this one. This will be bigger than Magic Kingdom in size, but it will be Disney's observational park that will allow the other parks to be the playground. So let's keep going. So phase 3 opening event, the Nebula Launch Festival, 72-hour celebration, celebrity creators, esports tournament, global live stream. Let's keep going. Marketing plan, campaign name, explore the universe of imagination, campaign phases. Number 1, the Cosmic Countdown teaser campaign, mysterious constellation symbols, hidden clues online, ARG treasure hunts inspired by the 39 Clues. A Creatorverse campaign, influencers and creators from gaming, Disney fandom, streaming, cosplay, and animation. Global launch event, broadcast live on Disney Plus, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and on ABC. Let's keep going. Merch strategy, signature merchandise, Astrobot robots, Monopoly luxury collectibles, Epic Mickey paintbrush toys, Kool-Aid themed apparel, and 39 Clues puzzle sets. Now this is going to be a bit costly. It's going to be a bit costly, but if you take my Walt Disney World rebrand master plan remix with everything that was in there, from brands to games, from Epic Games and PlayStation, which there would be a partnership with Disney and PlayStation, right? In addition to the equity stake that Disney has in Epic Games, right? You take that, you take Disney's Imagination Wood Studios, you take the Disney's Animal Kingdom expansion that myself, Florentin, and Phil did, right? And that expansion has Ice Age, Happy Feet, and a whole tundra plus Pleasure Springs and this Disney's Imagine Amanal Nebular Azure theme park. I promise you, the website is going to crash with how many people are going to want to go to Walt Disney World Resort. You will have to bring back FastPass. You will have to bring back Disney's Magical Express. You will have to bring back extra magic hours. You will have to bring back magical gatherings. That also happened during the happiest celebration on earth, right? Not to mention, too, let's not forget those Magic Kingdom hotels. This would also fuel new hotels because finally now you have all the parks at the highest peak of capacity that forces demand. If you're not supplying anything that is worthwhile, there cannot be a demand. If you're not supplying anything worthwhile, there cannot be a demand. If you're not supplying anything worthwhile, there cannot be a demand. Let's keep going. 600 acres, Disney's largest park ever. What was that? What was that acre parcel? 885 acres to 900 acres, bruh. Game, set, match. I did it. I did it. I did it. And yes, if you want to go there, Magic Kingdom is Princess Peach. Disney's Magic Amanal Nebular Azure is Rosalina. That is the sister park to the Magic Kingdom, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I did. Let's continue. Now, for staffing, this is going to take approximately 15,000 cast members, including Imagineers, creative engineers, performers, tech specialists, and game developers. Of course, you know, we're going to need bartenders and, you know, chefs, you know, for the bars and restaurants. We're going to need, you know, designers, interior designers for everything. Okay, let's keep going. Daily capacity, 90,000 guests. My favorite was SimCity 3000 Unlimited. That one was a good one. Also, too, the My Sims video game franchises, too. And shout out to EA. EA really does dig in to their franchises, right? So shout out to EA, Electronic Arts, and EA Sports. Hashtag is in the game. So daily capacity, 90,000 guests, 90,000 guests, 90,000 guests. So let's times. Right, let's times 90,000 guests times 7 days. That's 630,000 people a week. Well, I believe it's like, what, 43 weeks in a year? So let's do this. 630,000 people times 43 weeks. I gotta show you. Give me a moment. So imagine 630,000 people a week for 43 weeks, 1 year. That will be 270 million. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. All right, I'm trying to get this right. So that will be 27,090,000 people, 27,090,000 people, 27,090,000 people going to Disney's Imagine Amanal Nebular Azure theme park. Okay, let's keep going. Hotels, the Nebula Observatory Hotel, Monopoly Grand Resort, Explorers Lodge, and of course, there will be a Astrobot Hotel, and a Kool-Aid Hotel as well. Yes. Let's keep going. Technology, augmented reality, treasure hunts, park-wide missions, wearable quest bands, real-time scoring. Guests can level up their adventure throughout the park. Why this park will be revolutionary? Disney's Imagine Omino Nebula Edge will combine gaming culture, puzzles and adventure, storytelling, global storytelling, around creativity, and cosmic wonder. It will become the most interactive Disney park ever built. "15 rides in detail, Culture Casino." Okay, so give me a moment, y'all. Here's the cool thing, right? Nebula Nexus will be the center. Orbiting worlds, Cahill Constellation, 39 Clues, Epic Mickey Wasteland, Kool-Aid Galaxy, Monopoly Metropolis, Astrobot Orbit. Walking past resemble constellation trails glowing at night. Yeah. So Nebula Nexus is the heart of the park. The Imagine Omino Tower is the icon. A 300-foot luminous structure representing imagination exploding into galaxies. Hub attractions the Nebula Voyager, a slow-moving dark ride exploring the universes of all 5 lands. Constellation Carousel. Now listen, I know this is at Epic Universe. This is what ChatGPT gave me, okay? Constellation Carousel, floating celestial creatures. Dining, Galaxy Table and Constellation Cafe. Retail, the Imagineer Emporium. World 1, the 39 Clues, the Cahill Constellation. Theme, guests join the Cahill's treasure hunt across history. $11 to $14 billion, my friend. It's going to take 600 acres, the largest park Disney has ever built, but 885 to 900 acres. So you will still have acreage left over in that parcel of land that park place talked about. So, attractions, the Cahill Codex Expedition, trackless puzzle-solving dark ride, magical vault coaster, indoor launch coaster through secret vaults, the 39 Clues park wide augmented reality, I believe, or ARG scavenger hunt, dining, explorers feast hall. Cuisine from cultures around the world. World 2, Epic Mickey Wasteland of Forgotten Dreams. Hey, 3 people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Attractions, Paint the World ride, interactive paintbrush dark ride, Oswald's Clock Tower coaster, spinning steampunk coaster, the Animators Workshop. Guests create their own cartoon characters. Show Oswald's Revival Spectacular. There will be dining and shops here. Florentine, you should see my Villains Land costs. Okay, let me ask this. Now, I said that this park right here would be $11 to $14 billion. Does your villains, is my land under the cost of your Villains Land or over? That'll really tell us which park is more expensive, okay? Let's keep going. World 3, Kool-Aid Galaxy. Theme, pure joy, bright colors, and playful chaos. Attractions: the Oh Yeah Splash Run water coaster bursting through walls, Flavor Rocket Spin, Spinless Rockets Ride, Kool-Aid Flavor Lab, guests mix their own flavors. The show is the Kool-Aid Man live stunt show. World 4 Monopoly Metropolis. There it is. I'm under budget. I'm under budget. I'm under budget. I'm under budget. Guests build their own financial empire. The Monopoly Money Run hypercoaster through giant dice and skyscrapers, chance and community chess randomized ride experience, property tycoon game. I just had 90 acre land understood. Guess buy land inside the park game. Dining Boardwalk Steakhouse. Like I said, if you don't see shopping or dining for any of these parks, there will be that in each of these parks. Okay, let's continue. And then, of course, Astrobot Orbit with Wally. Okay, Wally will be included. Wally and Eve and everybody in between will be included in Astrobot Orbit. Here we go. Theme: robotics, PlayStation gaming, and space exploration. Attractions: Astrobot Galaxy Rescue, VR virtual reality motion coaster, PlayStation Arena Live, esports competitions, Bot Builder Lab, kids build robots. Let's keep going. So these are the 15 major attractions. So the Nebula Voyager Constellation Carousel, that will be a different name. Cahill Codex Expedition, Magical Vault Coaster. 39 includes ARG Quest Paint the World Ride, Oswald Clock Tower Coaster, Animator Workshop, the Oh Yeah Splash Run. Kool-Aid Rocket Flavor Spin, Kool-Aid Man Stunt Show, Monopoly Money Run, Chance of Community Chess, Astrobot Galaxy Rescue, and PlayStation Arena. 15 new attractions and rides in one park. Listen, this is what popped out, Florentine, okay? This is what popped out, okay? Yes, I'm under budget, but should get prepared for $1 billion extras and then maybe $7 billion. So mine's is over then. Okay, my bad. Mine's is $11 to $14 billion. So yeah, it would cost Disney a pretty penny to make this one happen. Yes, indeed. And then, of course, Nighttime Spectacular Treasure, a Nebula Nighttime Adventure. Show elements, drones, forming constellations, fireworks, projection mapping, water fountains, and lasers. Each world contributes its own segment. For example, Epic Mickey paint explodes across the sky. Monopoly giant glowing dice appear. Kool-Aid, the Kool-Aid Man bursts through a nebula wall. The opening ceremony, Nebula launch celebration hosted by Disney stars and global creators, highlights celebrity performance, orchestral Disney music production show on Imagine Tower, fireworks visible across Disney World, and took 12 to 14 years to build. Oh my God, child. I think mine said 6 to 7 years. So I think mine will be done quicker. But we will be like starting now. So 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, 2031, 2032, 2033. So 2033 to 2024, right around there. So, you know, fireworks visible across Disney World. Found moment the tower explodes into thousands of constellation lights across the sky. So there will be a nebula observational hotel, luxury space themed resort, Monopoly Grand Resort, Art Deco luxury inspired by Monopoly's wealth, and Explorer Lodge adventure theme for the 39 clues. Of course, there will be an astronaut hotel, and there will be a Kool-Aid hotel as well. Yeah. Also, the astronaut hotel will include Wally and even everybody. Yes. So my budget is about $11 to $14 billion, comparable to the most ambitious Disney expansions. Why this park will be historic: Disney's Imagine Omino Nebula Azure will combine gaming, culture, puzzle, and ARG adventures, cosmic storytelling, creativity, animation, thrill rides. It will be the first Disney park designed for the gaming generation. So here is the flagship attraction, Nebula Quest, the Imagine Omino Odyssey, the signature attraction, and this will be the largest and most advanced ride Disney has ever built. Okay, so the signature attraction of Disney's Imagine Omino Nebula Azure will be the largest, most advanced ride Disney has ever built. A multi-system adventure combining trackless ride vehicles, roller coaster launches, flying theater simulation, augmented reality, and immersive storytelling. Think of it as Disney's ultimate crossover adventure through all 5 worlds of the park. Kind of like, and not kind of like, but actually, Coca-Cola's Coca-Cola Freestyle Flavor Force at Universal's Epic Universe. Clap that tea. Clap that tea. Clap that tea. Clap that tea. Let's continue. The attraction sits directly behind Nebula Nexus and is housed inside a giant structure called the Cosmic Convergence Portal. The building is nearly 10 acres large and features a glowing nebula vortex, rotating constellation rings, cosmic energy beams shooting into the sky at night, height 340 feet, making it taller than most Disney structures. Okay, ride concept. Guests are recruited as Imagineers of the cosmos. Their mission: travel across the 5 galaxies of Nebula Azure to recover fragments of imagination energy before the universe collapses into creative darkness. Ride systems technology. This attraction will combine 5 ride systems into one experience. 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 Here we go. Trackless dark ride vehicles, launch coaster segments, motion flying theater simulator, elevator drop ride, augmented reality missions. Ride time 14 minutes. Yeah, it will be 13 minutes longer than Tron Light Cycle Run, which, by the way, we would also be expanding Tron Light Cycle Run to make that a 3 minute ride, by the way. So just let you guys know that too. Okay, here we go. The longest ride Disney has ever created, capacity at 3,200 guests per hour. So the Q experience, guests enter the Imagine Omino Institute of Discovery. Kind of like the Imagination Institute. I did say this was the cosmic version of the Magic Kingdom, but we all know that the Imagination Institute is in Epcot. Yeah. Interactive elements include holographic star maps, puzzle consoles, hidden clues referencing 39 clues. Guests receive a nebula band, an interactive wearable, or you could just bring back the magic band, right? I'm tired. Everything called Imagine we did it. Kidding. Listen, this is the throughput of the fame, good sir. Okay, we're bringing imagination to the highest peak that Disney has ever done it, for sure. So let's keep going, everybody. This tracks their score during the ride. Storyline: a mysterious cosmic phenomenon called the Imagination Rift is draining creative energy from the universe. Fragments of imagination scattered across the 5 worlds: the KO constellation, the epic Mickey Wasteland, Kool-Aid Galaxy, Monopoly Metropolis, and Astrobot Orbit. Guests must recover these fragments. So ride experience scene by scene. Scene 1, launch into the nebula. Guests board cosmic explorer vehicles. A giant portal opens and suddenly launch. Vehicles accelerate into a swirling galaxy tunnel. Update: I looked. So scene 2, the 39 Clues realm. Guests enter an ancient chamber. Guests must identify hidden clues on the walls. Correct choices, unlike the first imagination fragment. Scene 3. Let's see here. Codename Project Shadow. Location: X soil acreage, 100 acres. Reclaim investment range: $5.3 billion to $7.5 billion. Oh my God! Wow. Scene 3. Epic Mickey Wasteland. Here we go. Guests use virtual paintbrush controls to restore a fading world. Oswald appears to guide them when the world is restored rather the vehicles spin and accelerate. Kool-Aid Galaxy. The Kool-Aid Man bursts through a wall. Oh yeah. A water coaster segment splashes through neon flavored tunnels. Guests collect the flavor fragment. Scene 5, Monopoly Metropolis. Guests race through a giant Monopoly sea. Mr. Monopoly challenges them to build a city. Vehicles enter a high-speed coaster and launch through skyscrapers. And then scene 6, Astrobot Orbit, along with Wally and his friends. Guests enter a robotic world. Astrobot helps them fight a rogue AI stealing imagination energy. Then the ride transforms into a flying theater simulation through space. Final scene, the Imagination Core. All fragments combined. Guests enter the heart of the imagined Alamo Tower. The universe reforms. Stars ignite. A massive projection show surrounds riders. Grand finale. Suddenly, the floor drops. Guests plunge down a 120-foot drop tower finale before returning to the station. 120 feet. 120 feet. 120 feet. I believe that takes the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror and magnifies it times 10, ladies and gentlemen. So the ride music for this. Epic orchestral score blending Disney's symphonic music, electronic gaming beats, and cosmic choir vocals. Ride stats: height 340 feet. Ride length 14 minutes. Ride buildings and acres. Vehicles 120. Hourly capacity 3,200 guests. This would become Disney's largest ride ever built, Disney's longest ride experience, and Disney's most technologically advanced attraction. Yeah. So I tried to create the logo, and it didn't want to do it because of copyright. But have no fear, I got y'all. Disney's Imagine Omino Nebular Azure. From this creative combustion, the possibilities are yours. Disney's Imagine Omino Nebular Azure. From this creative combustion, the possibilities are yours. Disney's Imagine Omino Nebular Azure. From this creative combustion, the possibilities are yours. Y'all, I gotta tell you something. When I saw this, and shout out to Perplexity AI, I'm like, this is it. Like, you can't get bigger than this logo right here. And from this creative combustion, the possibilities are yours. From this creative combustion, the possibilities are yours. From this creative combustion, the possibilities are yours.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land.
That park I just pitched, imagine all that happening right now. Now think about the park that I just pitched and all of this energy going through that park. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Damn.
This is a global event as Walt Disney World, Disneyland Paris, Tokyo Disneyland, Hong Kong Disneyland, and Disney Cruise Line join Disneyland in celebrating 50 years of magic. It's the happiest celebration on Earth.
Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals and the dreams that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
That it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world, with the hope that is a joy and an inspiration to all the world. With the hope that is a joy and inspiration to all the world. From this creative bustion, the possibilities are yours. And hopefully, this will be a joy and inspiration to all the world. And from this creative combustion, the possibilities are yours.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land.
You got that welcome. And I felt like to do this park, you definitely needed a welcome. From this creative combustion, the possibilities are yours, is the new way to honor Walt Disney when he said, to all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. So, of course, we got to announce this at D23, right? This is a D23 Expo announcement. That's the energy of that. Walt Disney World's fifth gate, Disney's Imagine Omino Nebular Azure. From this creative bustion, the possibilities are yours. opening moment at D23. The arena goes dark. Sure. Is Mama Melrose? Where is Mama? Where Mama Melrose is like? Shoot. That's Muppets, right? Let me know. The arena goes dark. A single glowing star appears on the giant screen, then another. Then there's thousands. A swirling nebula forms the Mickey silhouette rather, as orchestral music builds. Suddenly the narrator speaks. Every dream begins with a spark of imagination. The nebula explodes into color. The screen reveals a brand new Disney park. Disney's Imagine Omino Nebula Azure. The crowd erupts. So the logo that will appear would be this one. So that logo and the signature branding statement would appear on the big screen at D23. Let's see, 1 through 3 is site prep, and on the 4th and 5th is the utility doors and foundational work. No, awesome. The video shows a breathtaking cosmic park where 5 imaginative worlds orbit a celestial hub. Each world lights up like a constellation. The 39 includes the Cahill constellation, Epic Mickey, Wasteland, Forgotten Dreams, Kool-Aid Galaxy, Monopoly, Metropolis, Astrobot, Orbit, with Wally and his friends at the center, Nebula Nexus, a glowing cosmic tower. Braylon Lee will be stepping to the stage, okay? So, listen. But for this prompt, the chairman of Disney Parks Experiences walks on stage. For more than 50 years, Walt Disney World has invited the world to step into stories. The screen behind shows Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Disney's Hollywood Studios, now known as Disney's Imagination Wood Studios, and Disney's Animal Kingdom. Then a 5th star appears in the sky. Today, we're ready to unveil the next chapter of Disney Imagination. Disney's Imagine Omino Nebula Azure. Crowd cheers. The concept explained. The executive continues, imagine a place where imagination becomes a universe, where every world is a galaxy of creativity, discovery, play, and adventure. The park is introduced as Disney's most interactive park ever create, a cosmic adventure park built for the next generation of dreamers, gamers, explorers, and creators. The 5 worlds revealed. Each land gets its own dramatic moment. Scholastic, the 39 includes the Cahill constellation. A world-spanning treasure hunt where every guest becomes part of the adventure. Epic Mickey, the Wasteland of Forgotten Dreams. A place where forgotten Disney characters and imagination return to life. Kool-Aid Galaxy, a universe of joy, color, and playful fun for the whole family. Monopoly Metropolis, build your empire and roll the dice in the ultimate city of fortune. And then Astrobot Orbit, along with Wally and Friends, a cutting-edge robotics world inspired by the magic of gaming. Lights dim, a new tile appears, Nebula Quest, the Imagine Omino Odyssey. The presenter explains this will be the biggest attraction Disney has ever built, highlights 14-minute ride, 10-acre building, multiple ride systems, adventure through all 5 worlds. The crowd cheers loudly. Nighttime spectacular announcement. Tile appears on screen. Cosmic treasure, a nebula nighttime adventure. Fireworks explode across the digital sky. Drones form constellations. The presenter says this park celebrates the moment where imagination explodes into possibility. The slogan appears from this creative bastion, the possibilities are yours. The screen shows the full park's skyline glowing with stars. The crowd arises for a standing ovation. Final announcement. So Monopoly gets Zootopia editions, I guess, just saying. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't have them now, honestly. Opening timeline appears. Disney's Imagine Nominal Nebula Azure opening at Walt Disney World Resort in the 2030s. The music swells. Final burst of cosmic fireworks fill the screen. So this is a press release. This is not real, everybody. I just want everybody to know that, okay? For immediate release, Walt Disney World announces 5th new theme park, Disney's Imagine Nominal Nebula Azure. From this creative bastion, the possibilities are yours. Lake Buena Vista, Florida, the Walt Disney World Resort today announced plans for an all-new theme park, Disney's Imagine Nominal Nebula Azure, an imaginative and immersive destination that will expand the resort to 5 world-class theme parks inspired by the limitless power, creativity, and discovery. The new park will invite guests to explore universal storytelling, adventure, gaming, and innovation. At the heart of the park will be Nebula Nexus, a celestial hub where imagination ignites, and 5 distinct worlds radiate outward like galaxies in orbit. Each world will bring beloved stories, playful universes to life through groundbreaking attractions, interactive experiences, dining, entertainment-themed environments. Disney has always believed imagination has the power to build entire worlds, said a Disney Experiences spokesperson. With Disney's Imagine Nominal Nebula Azure, we're creating a place where guests don't just watch stories, they step into them, explore them, and shape them themselves. A universe of 5 immersive worlds. Guests visiting Disney's Imagine Nominal Nebula Azure will journey through 5 imaginative lands, each celebrating a unique style of adventure and discovery. The Cahill Constellation, inspired by Scholastic's 39 Clues, interactive treasure hunting world where guests follow the clues across time and culture in a global quest for hidden secrets. Epic Mickey, the Wasteland Forgotten Dreams, a whimsical and artistic land inspired by Disney's Epic Mickey universe where forgotten characters return and creativity restores a magical world from color and imagination. Kool-Aid Galaxy, a vibrant, playful realm filled with color, splashy attractions, and family adventures inspired by the iconic Kool-Aid Man and the joyful spirit of fun. Monopoly Metropolis, larger than life city where guests roll the dice on adventure, build fortunes, and explore a towering skyline. Inspired by the classic board game Monopoly and Astrobot Orbit with Wally and Friends, a futuristic robots and gaming-inspired world where guests join Astrobot and his friends along with Wally and his friends and explore a universe powered by technology, teamwork, and space-age exploration. New generation of Disney attractions headline the park will be Nebula Quest, the Imagine Nominal Odyssey, the most ambitious attraction ever created by Disney Imagineers, along with Disney Creative Engineers. The epic adventure will combine multiple ride systems, immersive storytelling, and next generation technology to take guests on a journey across all 5 worlds in one unforgettable experience. The park will also feature interactive quests, gaming-inspired experiences, immersive entertainment, and one of the most advanced nighttime spectaculars ever created for a Disney park, a celebration of creativity. The spirit of the park is captured in its guiding idea, creative combustion, the moment where the moment imagination bursts into reality. From the moment guests arrive, they will discover that imagination is the most powerful force in the universe. The spokesperson added, from this creative combustion, the possibilities truly are theirs. Expand the magic at Walt Disney World Resort. Disney's Imagine-Nominal Nebula Edge represents the next chapter in the ongoing evolution of the Walt Disney World Resort. The park will introduce new storytelling possibilities, new attractions, and new ways for guests of all ages to explore Disney's boundless worlds of imagination. Additional details, including attractions, entertainment offerings, opening timeline, will be announced in the future. For more information about Walt Disney World Resort, visit DisneyWorld.com. Media contact Walt Disney World Resort Communications, press at DisneyWorld.com. About Walt Disney World Resort. The Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida is the most visited vacation destination in the world, featuring 4 theme parks, water parks, more than 24 resort hotels, and an ever-growing collection of entertainment, dining, and recreational experiences for guests from around the globe. And that's not to mention the rebranded, renewed, and refreshed Disney Institute as well, in addition to the Disney World Speedway. Okay, we're not playing. Try and get back to Disney. So I believe that is everything. Oh, did I do the job or did I complete the assignment? You tell me. Disney's Imagine-Nominal Nebula Azure, from this creative combustion. The possibilities are yours. There it is. That's my park. That's my 5th gate and park. Listen, leave your comments below. I would love to hear from you. My comment answered your question. For what? I'll tell you this, we're at least going to collab to merge our lands together. Understood? Walt, do it for me, good sir.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land.
I gotta tell you something. I did this park in one day. I knew it was gonna be big. This is big. Now. Yes. I would have to with this. I mean, 5 worlds. Oh yeah, it would definitely have to be recorded. I'll drop the link for you guys coming back from the intro.
Man. This is a global event as Walt Disney World, Disneyland Paris, Tokyo Disneyland, Hong Kong Disneyland, and Disney Cruise Line join Disneyland in celebrating 50 years of magic. It's the happiest celebration on earth.
Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals and the dreams that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
Thank you, Tank. Appreciate you, gorgeous. Now I'm going to turn off my camera now, rather, because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. All right, let me drop the link. I got many Disney collectible games. Understood. We'll see what Phil and Florentine have to say on my concept. I'll stay here until the 2-hour mark, and then y'all, I am done. That's it. That's literally all I got. I ain't got nothing else. But then, of course, I got the Daily Mover for you all. And then I'll head out after that. But yes, indeed, y'all, that is the pitch. Sorry, guys. Give me a moment here. There it is, there, y'all. That is the pitch. I'm just waiting for Phil or Florentine to come up here to give their thoughts on this thing, and then y'all, that's it for me. That's absolutely it. Yes, indeed, y'all. That is that's the pitch, y'all. Oh man. Hey, welcome in. I'm having my camera off for a minute because that was quite the pitch. Good Lord. What you think about it, sir?
Oh, what a title.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I had to bring something original, and it took me a while playing around, just to see what it could have been. And when I played around, and I found out, like, oh, this is it. This is definitely it.
That's quite a title. Now, is there like a short name? Imagine Nebula.
Okay, there is Imagine Nebula. That could be something. Hey Phil, welcome in, good sir. Like I said, I wanted this to have a signature that when this got broadcast to the world, you could not find this anywhere else on social media. And so I could have named it, Imagine Ebula. Sure. And that could work, Disney's Imagine Ebula. But I wanted it to be combining, astronomical, which would be imaginomical, and I want it to be a treasure that you found in this nebula. So, everything has its purpose, but yes, it can have a shorter name for it.
Yes, and two, you already used this word imagine, with Imagine Wood. So
Mhm.
name's
True.
already taken. Anyway.
True, but let hang on before we go down that path, and that is true. What did I say earlier to y'all? What was the biggest clue I gave y'all? Disney and Universal are more family members than co-workers, correct? So would it be fair to say that the imagination that happens to create movies and TV shows and content versus exploring the imagination on a human level are two different experiences? Because if you really think about it, Disney's imagination is in every park. You just have two different experiences of imagination. One from a human standpoint with this park, and then the imagination of media and culture and art with Imagination Wood Studios.
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
No,
like
I mean,
said,
go ahead. Yeah.
oh, well, like I said, you, Braylon, and what you did, I'm gonna look at it and merge it with. I mean, I'm not gonna have to update my land. It's good enough. You could. I'm just gonna add it to my land.
Okay.
And see if I can tweak your land in a way, if I can.
Understood.
Then we could really knock their socks off.
No, understood, good sir. Understood. You know, when I
I mean, I'm totally sold on the Epic Mickey. I mean, that's way overdue.
Thank you. You know,
So am I correct? Are you trying to make the fifth gate as since the whole gaming thing kind of like, but taking it beyond the gaming thing, kind of like gaming future, like gaming epic?
Yes.
Imaginative.
No, absolutely. You know, like I said, I gamified all of Disney World, right? So I feel like those were that was plussing Disney World. This is the culmination of what would happen if everything got magnified. Like I said before, Disney does not have a observational park where you can stroll. They have 4 playgrounds, right? And those playgrounds are getting very constrictive. So you need a observational park that allows the people to escape the playgrounds so they could, you know, have anticipation to go back and play on those playgrounds. So now this park levels out Disney World. And like I said before, you can look at the Magic Kingdom as Princess Peach, and you can look at Imagine Ebula for the short version, or Disney's Imaginominal Nebula Azure as Rosalina. So, like I said, this is the cosmic version of the Magic Kingdom, if you want to go that route.
Mm-hmm.
I know if this was announced at D23, fans would lose their minds. They're like, wait, Epic Mickey is coming? Wait a minute. Then you're bringing in Astrobot. Then you're bringing in Monopoly. Then you're bringing in Kool-Aid. Then you're bringing in the 39 Clues. And all this is going to be in one park. Okay.
Yes.
the main goal for me was I wanted to make sure that when I got done presenting that and I played that Walt intro, that anyone could say, you know what, you have the right to play that Walt intro after what you mentioned.
See, this is why we love Braylon, because he can make when he makes a park, he takes the soul that was Disney and imaginative animation, those components that were the foundations of Disney, and at the same time with his branding intelligence, he can take whatever, Kool-Aid, Coca-Cola, whatever, and just easily intertwine it. And yeah, because for me, like when I think of a fifth gate, I'm not thinking yeah, of course you wanted to make it a Disney park, but what's amazing is like if you're gonna make a fifth gate and it's all about Fortnite and all that, like you think about, oh, it's gonna have an area that's called Fortnite, or it's gonna be an area that's called ESPN or something like that. But this rounded yeah, this is the way that you make a theme for an entire park.
Yeah.
And keep it that it can be understood through everybody.
Yes.
Whether you're a gamer or not, or you're a drawer, or you're into art or not.
Correct. And honestly, to tell you the truth, when I thought, and that was, first of all, let me put the let me do this real quick on the highest level 3 times before you get there, because that was just brilliantly said. One more here. Because when I thought about this park, from the name to the to the welcome, and it's kind of making me think that the Magic Kingdom should have a welcome. The welcome for Animal Kingdom is not to zoo. I think the welcome for Hollywood Studios is the Hollywood that never was, but the Hollywood that always will be. Epcot is the experimental prototype community of tomorrow, right? And then Magic Kingdom, their welcome, right? So I wanted to, like you so articulately said, Thornton, I wanted to make sure that when I played that Walt Disney intro, that you and Phil could say, oh yeah, you deserve to play that intro. I wanted that welcome to be felt from the logo to the statement to every entity. And you saw the thorough line of all of the live streams that I did. I never changed in my commentary. If anything, and I will give credit to the Super Mario Galaxy movie for doing this. Y'all know that scene because they showed it online, so I'm not spoiling anything for you all. When, Bowser Jr. introduced himself to Mario and Luigi, the castle was in the sky. And I'm like, the Cinderella castle has never been in the sky before. So I just literally took the Magic Kingdom and Disney storytelling and what could be to the highest of heights in space. And then I said, okay, I can't hold this castle anymore. I'ma just let it drop and let it and create a boom of nebula dust. And from that nebula dust will come this. Like that was the thought process. And not to mention all those worlds had fandoms already. Because remember how we talked about intellectual property, how people are tired of there's nothing original. All of those worlds have their own fan bases that would be so grateful, humbled, and just overjoyed that Disney recognized them and brought them to life. That's more than enough for people to want to get on a plane, to get on a train, to drive just to see it in person. Because it's something you have to see in person. So we're getting back to putting originality back into Disney. So.
It's just is what I want to say is that it's just so hard to like here, like this idea here is breathtaking. This is very, you can dream about it, but when you're thinking about how how things are current right now, and we have like, it's not like we had a new. It's not like we had something new in Disney World. Speaking for the domestic park, it's not like we had something new in DCA or something new in Disney World that was really, the next level, like really the next tier that Disney has not conquered before. If we had that, then we would. I'm not saying we would like really. We would see this, but we would pretty much like, they did this, they wowed us with that. They're gonna wow us with something. It may not be as it might not be as wow as we dream about, what we want, what we expect, but but since they have not shown us that, other than shown us what their next cruise ships is, and their new bars. Even for that, there's not really anything except that Olaf animatronic. So when we're thinking about the fifth gate, it's even thinking about the fifth gate is so hard, because we don't really see their capabilities to make something original or to make something. It's gonna have to take all the if they wow us with what they're gonna do at Magic Kingdom with all the expansions and all that,
right?
And that's gonna change the game. So until we see that Encanto attraction, until we see that Piston Peak, until we see that Monsters door coaster, like you say, D23 is gonna come, and people need something to like. There's not. What's sad is there's not really any momentum for the domestic parks, whereas they're showing us overseas. Well, yeah, I mean, it's the same Frozen Ever After ride that is in Epcot, so I mean, that's not really a momentum either.
And this is why I made and thank you for that brilliance, as you often do. This is why I made the thumbnail in this fashion. So could Walt Disney World's fifth park / gate beat this? No. But if we could create Pleasure Springs, and Magic Kingdom has 5 worlds, if you want to understand what paradise could be, just simply look around and view it. And if you are a movie fan, you know where that phrase comes from. Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka. And so what do I always say to you? If you understand the moves that are happening around you, you'll understand what you're seeing in front of you. I've never changed my commentary. It's just evolved and been magnified. And like I said, too, I believe that this park right here, give me a moment, y'all. I believe that this park right here cannot, will not, and will never exist without all the parks being at the capacity that they are for this park to form. Like I said, if you take the Walt Disney World Rebrand Master Plan Remix, Disney's Imagination Wood Studios, the Animal Kingdom expansion that you, Florence, and myself and Phil did, bringing Happy Feet and Ice Age and the Tundra along with Pleasure Springs, then it would make sense to build this. But Disney doesn't have anything in their arsenal at Disney World that would allow a space for this to form. They will actually be disappointed if this got announced at D23 because there's nothing in the parks that is fueling the space for this to be created, because this is at a level that they're not producing from right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I can agree with that.
Do y'all think that, because I said this before, that if this part got created along with everything else that we've done, do y'all think that the old Disney fans would come back, or would it need to be, a honeymoon period of, actually feeling the joy, feeling the wonder, feeling that there is something there? Like I said, this right here, this park is not going to beat Epic Universe. It can't, it won't, and it never will, because Epic Universe answered the question for this generation's theme park fans. But what I believe this park will do, along with everything else that we've done for Disney, is it will, the way I say that we're the arc reactor, the soul of Disney will be resetted and will be rebirthed for people to feel like they could love Disney again. What do y'all think about that?
I agree with that notion. Thornton, maybe you have wise words.
Oh, thank you, my friend. So do you. I'm just being honest from my heart. So if it turns out very wise, then I appreciate. Thank you for the compliments. What I want to say is, if, for example, if they were eventually going to do a fifth gate and it's going to be as like Braylon's concept or similar to that, especially with the whole sticking to the foundation of what makes Disney Disney and what makes Disney unlike Universal, which if you were Disney, you would strive to do that, because you have a huge luggage of IPs and franchises. You have a whole package there. Disney is like a whole family, for the whole family of all ages, which they have so much that Universal doesn't have. If they were to focus on that, I'm not saying that they cannot go with today, and they can go with, like, for example, they can, if they want to go with IP, and if they're interested to go, if they're inspired by Universal, but the thing is, they have to, but if they went with this proposal, and it's very unique, and it's very different from Universal, then then I think the community would respond very well to it, because then we have the best of both worlds. You have different experiences. You have Universal for this experience, and then you have Disney for this experience, which already makes, this is already why people have to make a stop at Disney on our way to Universal. First, they're already doing it right now. So.
Yes. And I agree with Phil. You definitely are a wordsmith for sure, good sir. Very good one at that. And I agree with you. I think that if everything we did along with this park was Walt Disney World, I think people will be like, you know what? I know I'm saying at Universal, but I want to take a day at Disney. I want to go see that Imagine Nebula, or that Imagine Nebula. I want to see that Imagine I'm on Nebula Azure. I want to see Magic Kingdom. I want to see Imagination Wood Studios. I want to see Animal Kingdom. I want to see Epcot. I want to see Pleasure Springs. I think this would actually, and I know when Dwayne The Rock Johnson said this, when he said the DC universe will never be the same. That Black Adam movie did not restore the DC universe, but I do believe with this park that I pitched tonight, along with what we've done, I do believe not only will it bring back every Disney fan that left, and it would reset the Walt Disney Company, but I do believe that the Disney parks will never be the same, and Orlando would be balanced with this energy.
Yes, I agree. Do you agree, Phil? Yeah.
I agree. You were asking me a further question, Fulton.
Phil, I'd like to know what is your take on? I mean, what is your? I mean, I don't want to ask the question because I'm sure you have the exact same answers as we do. When it comes to a fifth gate, do you think that Disney, the Disney company of today, has the ability to make another park that goes to the same creativity, that it doesn't have to be like the total best when Disney Sea or anything, but do you see, is there possibility that they still have a unique concept that they can bring to a fifth gate without it just appearing as just another IP from park?
My gut answer is no, and they need us to change my mind on that fact.
I agree with that.
I'm more or less of a realist, which may come across as pessimist, but that is the facts of the matter that we are living in right now.
Right.
You know why it's so strange for me to even ask Phil this simple question, even though I feel that I'm asking this question and Phil will give the same answer. I'm not surprised by it. I'm 100% not surprised by his answer, but it's very odd to struggle to ask a question like
now,
that.
he asked me a question about
because we just remember when we watched Braylon's commercial, we just remember it was before 2020, 2017, 2018, and you remember Disney at that time. Disney was, the Disney parks were the Disney parks, and you hear it from Erica Raff and all that in other platforms. The Disney that everybody is used to. That you remember getting in the mail. You get getting those little stickers with Mickey on it, and
the vacation DVDs.
The vacation DVDs, just that. And then you have Stacy on in the resort rooms.
Must do Disney.
And you know what was so magical when you make a reservation, when you book on the phone for your trip, and you speak to a cast member or whoever, and and then you hear the they put you on hold, and then you hear the sound. You hear the soundtrack from Disney. Just the whole process. And I've never experienced the Magical Express because I don't have to take a flight. But those people, if I got to those people, the Magical Express must have been really, really a signature to their whole experience.
Yeah, and I missed out on that.
Same.
I just got onto the Mirror's bus last year. For shame on me, I always drove with my parents in the back seat.
you know, I wonder if Phil, when he got on, if he just said out loud, "Hey, does anybody else believe this ought to be something different?"
I said that loudly in my mind. And then after I thought about it, once I got onto the bus, I got bus sickness.
Gotcha. Because I
all the multiple stops and jerking around. Oh my goodness gracious! Made me nauseous.
Because I would have been like, excuse me, are my bags gonna be at the hotel? No. Well, why isn't Mickey on the side of the bus? Why isn't this a blue and orange scheme with gray coloring? Oh, you think of Disney's a Magical Express? Oh, you have an imagination. You remember stuff. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Those were the days.
Archie, Disney sucks. It's not what it used to be. Sweetie, I know that. There's a black guy named Braylon. Now, you know how I feel about black people, but that Braylon ain't talk too damn much, but he got something special to him. And he's with two white people named Phil and Florida, and they're BFP Imagineering, darling. So, I know Disney sucks, but I'm trying to have some hope here. Well, that's good, Archie.
Okay. Good job. I did not expect that one today.
Guys and girls were always made. Wait.
Those were the days.
And men were men, girls were girls, and men were men.
And speaking of which, Floating updated me of they now say what they should have been saying for all along. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So I'm glad to hear about that coming back. So
yes,
do we agree that the people that come to Disney today don't have that piece of the pie? They don't finally got that piece of the pie.
It's not what it used to be. You know what I mean? And for those of you who are wondering, why doesn't Disney showcase, that energy of the Year of a Million Dreams, or that to all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. That intro that I play is from 2005, 2006. From 2005 to 2025 is about 10 years.
I sent an image on the group chat. Is basically what I discovered last week or this week. My eyes stumbled upon this ESPN bus wrap, which is okay for what it is, but pretty generic.
Let me see.
Ew.
Give me a moment.
That's on the Disney bus?
Yes. They're roaming around property as of now.
I hope that's only on a ESPN bus. I'm not gonna. Ew. I don't like it. Not that I don't have anything against ESPN, but
when I see this bus wrap, it gets me worried because oh, it's like that post I sent, the post video about how the billboards became so simple over the years. There it is.
Yeah, there's nothing there with that. I mean, honestly, to tell you the truth, you have ESPN Worldwide World of Sports. I mean, Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, and Daisy and Pluto, they all have sports outfits. Like, I would have the characters, surrounding the ESPN logo. Like, give it some life. You know what I mean?
Oh, and speaking of this, I mean, what are they're not are they allowed? Why there? It would have been better if there was some Disney characters, Mickey or Minnie stuff. This is really shocking for Disney bus, especially since all the Disney buses have bus wraps on there with.
Yes.
This bus doesn't scream magic.
No, not at all. No, we basically said the same thing for it. No, that's what I literally just said. Of there should be Disney characters on this thing. It should be more. It should be more thematic, and also too just to get us on the big screen here for a minute. Why don't Disney commission bus wrap art from the people that are Disney fans that are artists? That's a great way to showcase the magic, reflect it from the fans.
Yeah.
Imagine if you're an artist. Imagine if you're an artist and you get saying that, hey, we love your art, and we love your art, and we want you to have bus wrap. Same thing with the monorail. The minivan. Showcase the fandom of your community that gives as much as they do.
I agree. I don't know who is designing these bus wraps. Now this one seems very corporate.
Yeah, that one I'm not. Hang on, I'm gonna turn off my mic. Okay. I think that's that.
Is it just me hearing double?
Yeah, one more time.
Are you hearing double or something?
Yeah, I'm hearing double. I don't know if it's on the TV or
maybe it's, I don't know.
Okay, can you hear me now? There it is. Yeah. Okay, that's what it was. Okay, I'm like, wait a minute, I know.
So, Braylon, I have a question for you.
The
Walt Disney Wide World of Sports, they have that. You've mentioned before a couple times about the possibility of using the racetrack. They could have incorporated cars into it. I think whatever they could. Do you see that area? Do you see that area lasting or
I actually do, and I'm gonna tell you why. Sports is a huge economic engine. For the United States of America, for one. Number two, down south, sports is a religion, right? And I do believe that I think the Atlanta Braves does spring training from there. You also got to think about, the NBA. They did the NBA bubble games from Disney World, which were huge. In addition to that, they have the space for like tournaments and things like that. So that's consistent business. But also too, it keeps a ESPN presence. I believe that it was the Special Olympics, if I'm not mistaken, that happened there. To even tell my age, there was the Disney Channel games that happened from ESPN Worldwide World of Sports. But also too, if that goes away, then Disney will cut a huge sizable revenue of income for them, because if we think about the all-star resorts, right, there's a rule that you don't stay at those resorts, right, because when there are little league, right, cheerleading competitions, right, they stay at the all-star resorts. So I think to get rid of the ESPN Worldwide World Sports would actually damage Disney.
Oh, I think my question was, do we see them keeping the racetrack?
Oh yeah, I definitely believe that.
Well, they can use that for also running, I guess.
They absolutely could. I mean, for those of you who don't know, and also too, I think to that point, right? Going back to the ESPN Worldwide World Sports, I'll loop it back to the track. My bad, my friend. But I also did want to add that too, because I know that some people are like, well, you can just get rid of the Worldwide Sports and you have more land. It's like, no, everything needs to have a purpose, and sports definitely in Florida, they're like a married couple. But to that point, the Richard Petty driving experience was one of the biggest parts of Disney World. NASCAR is huger than ever before. You have the Formula One partnership that Disney and Formula One did, where Mickey went to the Bellagio fountains, and Mickey was like, you guys, I know I have the Hollywood, Hills Theater, and I do the Rivers of America, but I like that Bellagio stage. That was quite nice. So can we get that Vegas energy, please? Thank you. So
it's crazy, and that was a crazy time, because just prior to that, I think he was doing your Vegas rebranding and all that, and many times like, I don't see the Bellagio anymore without thinking of Bray and Yi.
well, thank you, good sir. I do appreciate that.
Yes, you did actually that amazing concept of the Bellagio, whereas you a surprise awaits you.
Yes, ringing the bell of curiosity.
So after that, when I think it was after that, then all of a sudden they revealed Mickey from Fantasmic on the Bellagio fountains.
Yes.
It was like, it's all coming together for Brain.
No, you're right, because you think of Disney's a very relatable brand to people. It's a culturally accessible brand. Bellagio, you have to have money to stay there, right? So it definitely was a culture collaboration for sure. And like I was saying, with the racetrack, back to your question, the Richard Petty driving experience was huge at that racetrack, and they also have the NASCAR experience. They have an exotic car experience, so they keep the racetrack, or they brought the racetrack back. Rather, they can add that exotic car experience. They can add the NASCAR experience. They can add the Cars experience, where the wraps are in the Cars characters. In even Disney Speedstorm, maybe you can't recreate the Disney Speedstorm vehicles, although that would be cool. Maybe the wrap of the NASCAR could be the Disney Speedstorm vehicle, and I think that could be a great outlet for excursions and also, ESPN needs content, right? So imagine a ESPN app race from the Disney World Speedway.
I just don't understand why they don't make like a race car in the form of Lightning McQueen and make like this race around the track experience, not for you to ride, but for you to like be in the audience.
Right.
I don't know.
No, I think that would be kind of cool, maybe a Disney NASCAR race where each rap is like, there's the rap of Mickey and Minnie, Donald, Goofy, Daisy, and Pluto. And it's like, all right, Mickey's in front. No, Pluto's coming from behind, just like they did that NBA Christmas Day game where it was a Disney characters overlay. I think that definitely could be viable for Disney. Like Phil said, it would have to take us and Disney trusting us in order for any of this to happen, or have to take mindsets like ours for any of this to happen. So I hope that answered the question about the racetrack.
Yes, thank you. Yep. Mm-hmm. I was just curious about that because back then it seemed like they really encouraged people to go visit over there. It was like I don't know if back then it was more open to the public than it is now. Mm-hmm. Now all I hear is that whenever they do the races, like I don't know, or like some kind of like pin buying or something, and I don't know if the areas. I don't know if it's more publicly open than it used to be.
Because I thought they got rid of the racetrack to make a parking lot. I thought that was the case. I could be wrong on that, but still, Disney just doesn't know how to utilize itself to the highest degree. I just think that's not what they do. You know what I mean? So.
I'm just here experimenting. Cannot seem to send it to via email, but I could experiment live.
Well, I'll probably be getting off of here around probably 11:25 or so, because I got an appointment in the morning. So, but
I'll have Florentin listen to it then after you sign off.
Mm-hmm.
But by the way, y'all be here tomorrow because that thumbnail is very real. That popcorn bucket that's in my hand, it's not the Yoshi popcorn bucket, okay? Was not near AMC Theater. AMC Theaters, if you can just, have a website to buy that popcorn bucket, I will gladly buy probably about 3 of them. One to come back to movie theaters, the other one just to have in the house, and then the other one just to eat my personal popcorn at the house. I will greatly appreciate that, but since I can't do that, then I gotta take the popcorn bucket that I can get. But we're gonna talk about the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I'm gonna give the review. If you saw the thumbnail, there's a line from the movie that I put in the thumbnail. And also too, I will be reviewing Turkey Hill Hard Ice.
Yes, your opinion on Grace. Yeah.
Like I said, if you walk out of a theater, you have no right to say who can be a success and who cannot be a success.
I mean, she was saying that no spoilers, but she was saying that Bowser was behavior was beyond evil. then
he's the villain in the video games. Like, if you didn't have a childhood, then shut the hell up.
Yeah, that sounds
unless is trying to promote to be like Disney, to be like today's Disney, like not like Dr. Facilia is too much for Splash Mountain.
Come back in a few weeks or so, and we will prove everyone wrong. How about that?
I don't know if it was Joe Rody or Tony Baxter, but one of them went to Epic Universe, and when he entered one of the portals, it made him miss Splash Mountain.
I believe it was Tony Baxter, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
But no. When I heard that from Grace, I'm like, you just didn't have a childhood. Just shut up. Let the rest of us have this. Just anything from Nintendo, just ban yourself from ever reviewing. Just no. Like when I heard. No, go ahead, Phil.
It's like the same conversation we had the other day, Braylon, over the phone about like.
Yes.
Did you see this person? This person never played any video games. Right. Well, maybe it was with Florentine I had this conversation with. Like, this person never played a video game and stopped reviewing because, like, they gave like 2 stars out of 5.
Right.
Like, you don't have any business to tell me it's going to be phenomenal. Who listens to critics anymore, anyways?
No, that part. You know what I mean? And this is the thing, too. Before anybody says, well, Braylon, you just did a whole new 5th gate and all that stuff. So aren't you critiquing Disney? Here's the thing. I'm also bringing solutions, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not just critiquing.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can take that where the sun don't shine, and you can swallow that. Okay.
You know what's fascinating about Nintendo, the first movie? Like, I watched it and it's a smooth ride, whereas then you jump over to Despicable Me or Minions, and that's more rough.
Well, you know what? Let me say this to you. I think the reason why it's smooth is because you understand the story, right? It's been told, in the words of an iconic announcer, as it's been told thousands and thousands and thousands of years before you, to share the light and to find the way to that rainbow road.
No, but they did such a good job to take a game property and even it helped. It's even more amazing when the movies come out at the same time or right after the theme park atmosphere. So you've experienced that, and then now when you watch the movie, it all makes sense.
No, absolutely, but also too, I think with Despicable Me, I think that was the first swing in original animation in a while. And Gru is the human version of the Grinch, right? He had 3 girls. He utilized the girls to get what he wanted, but as he evolved, his heart grew 3 sizes that day, and those became his girls. So I think the fact that they built a world that was never known before, and it had a different pace and rhythm, and the melody of that was new.
I think the rhythm is French because Illumination is a French company.
Well, yes, but when
it makes sense when you see their pointy nose.
Yes, but of course, but now when I mean rhythm, right? Like you said, the rhythm of the Super Mario Galaxy movie, the Super Mario Brothers movie was smooth. But, to have the music of, I have a bad, bad day. Oh, Despicable Me. Dun, 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 dun. And, the curse you little tiny toilet. You know, dun 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 dun.
Now you know what's a really rough, a really hard movie, but I cannot even get halfway to the first one, so I cannot. How am I gonna get to the sequel? Is Secret Life of Pets? I just cannot sit for that movie. I mean, it's like the whole time it's just like grown up conversation nonstop.
Well, I mean, it is called The Secret Life of Pets, Florence, and you know, it's basically Toy Story but with pets, good sir.
Yeah, but Toy Story has some action.
So you just want the pacing to just pick up a little bit. No, understood.
Well, yeah, it's a bit drab.
But you know what though? I like the fact that we're in this world of animation and content and of different platforms, that if you want a melody like Despicable Me, and like I said, I think Despicable Me was able to showcase humanity through animation, right? I think the rhythm needed to be all over the place to showcase that life. Just like animation can be all over the place, but with Super Mario Brothers, because that world has been laid, then you just follow the beat, if that makes sense. So I think that's why the rhythm Despicable Me and the Nintendo movies are different from each other, but they're still in the same, universe. I mean, honestly, tell you the truth, I wouldn't be surprised if one of the girls happened to find a green pipe one day, and then they're in the Mushroom Kingdom, and Gru's gotta go say, "Girls, what did I tell you about walking into strange places?" Illumination, if you do that, I want my cut.
It's all good. Illumination has their space, but do not make Shrek in Illumination form. Nobody wants that.
Yeah, I think Illumination woke up to that fact quite hard when they saw the energy, good sir. So I think they are going to probably respectfully say, "Okay, DreamWorks, can you do it again?" Because obviously they do not want us. That would be the smart move to do. And I do believe that even though they have Shrek Swamp, right, at DreamWorks Kids Land or DreamWorks Land, and they have Shrek Swamp at the New Kids Resort, depending on Shrek 5, watch for how Universal engages with that an epic universe. Because if we all remember what Mark Woodbury said about Wicked, he said that is a theme park waiting to be built. So and not to mention too, that would be Princess Peach's castle and Princess Fiona's castle. So that would be 2 castles. You got Hogwarts Castle. So you got Hogwarts Castle. You have Princess Peach and Fiona's castle. So you have 3 castles. Compared to 1 from Disney.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of castles.
Yes, indeed it is. Shout out to Phil and Florence, and love y'all both very, very much. All that is it for me. I'm gonna read the Daily Motivator, then head on out here because I do have an appointment in the morning. But like I said, tomorrow we are reviewing the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and I'm also gonna be reviewing that Turkey Hill hard iced tea. I have it in the fridge getting cold because I'm going to review it live as I'm eating and talking to all of you about the movie. And I'm going to talk about everything. So you got tonight to watch it so that way you can be caught up, because I'm going to be giving spoilers and everything. So, or I may do, like the first 5 minutes of like, what do I really feel about the movie? Then after the 5-minute mark, it's like, okay, I gave you my summary.
Did you have a good time? Did you have a good experience?
Oh yes, I did. Yes, I did. I was a big kid at my theater. So.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I mean, I think the thumbnail should say it all with my popcorn bucket and my smile and my heart too. So, so yes, indeed. Much love to you both. I'm gonna go ahead and do the daily motivator and then get on out of here. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you all so much. Like I said, 3 shows, y'all, in one day. Good damn. The things I do for the people I care about. But it's all good. I love y'all. I do. Let me get that daily motivator up for you all real quick here. Looks like I might have to read this one on camera because it looks like that type of motivator. Give me a moment, y'all. You cannot be anything if you want to be everything. You cannot be anything if you want to be everything. You cannot be anything if you want to be everything. Well, I mean, Solomon Schiefer, I kind of disagree with that because I'm kind of a utility knife, my damn self. But I think I get what you mean of if you dip into everything, what are you good at? So, very wise words there. Let's get into the day motivator for April 10th, 2026, everybody. Here we go. Be inspired. Avoid the temptation to react with resignation and cynicism. Instead, let life inspire you. Not everything is ideal, not by a long shot, yet there's much to be thankful for, to be amazed by. Appreciate the small details, the grand vistas, and all the interesting, useful, complex, captivating features in between. Choose respect and admiration for the endlessly varied assortment of good people you encounter. You don't have to always respond to a troubling situation with worry. It's just as reasonable and much more empowering to respond with a sense of adventure. You'll make more progress when you feel inspired. You're able to create new richness when you focus on the richness that's already present. No matter what life sends you, find the potential for inspiration. Choose to be inspired, for it's a great way to get yourself operating at full potential. Ralph Morrison. Really, Ralph? Potential, sir. Okay. All right. Let's WDW Pro started off with potential and Ralph Morrison ended with potential. Come on, everybody. You can't get more finite than that. You know, in talking about being inspired, right? Like I said, this project of this 5th Park Gate Breakdown Townhall Remixed came in the middle of the midnight hour, right? And I will just say this to you. Sometimes your best ideas are the ones you think are the craziest. I'm with 2 other pansies, in the words of my good friend Fullerton, and we get into some things that we believe it very hard. And we believe it very hard because there's always the chance that none of you receive it. But here's the thing about being inspired. People will not take what you do seriously unless you throw down and be serious in what you do. First thing I'll tell you about is this. You'll make more progress when you feel more inspired. I feel so privileged, humbled, and honored to be with these 2 brothers of mine, creating theme park concepts, ideas, and solutions that, quite frankly, I think Universal and Disney are just like, you know, we wish y'all would shut the hell up, but we want you to keep going anyway. Because the thing that you think may not inspire anybody, there will come a day where
we are practicing our free speech.
that part. But the day that we think that our blueprints don't matter is the day that somebody at Walt Disney Imagineering or Universal Creative or another little Braylon or Florentin or Phil or the female version of us is like, blueprints for Disney. Disney's Imagination Wood Studios. I wonder what's that. They did that? And that kicks off something, right? So just because you don't feel the progress in what you put out doesn't mean that nobody's being inspired by it. That's the first thing I'll tell you. The second thing I'll tell you is this. You don't always have to respond to a troubling situation with worry. You know, I said WDW Pro a lot of times with its takes gives more worry than joy. He gives more worry than joy. That he gives more worry in his commentary than joy. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a great way to galvanize an audience. If everybody's worried, at least you are all together. But what if on the other side of that worry, you could galvanize people with joy? Just a thought. When everybody's talking about the same problems, nobody's presenting solutions, where does that leave us? It leaves us stuck, leaves us stagnant, it leaves us broken. We can be healed with solutions. That's the second thing I'll tell you. And finally, the third thing I will tell you is this. Appreciate the small details, the grand vistas, and all the interesting, useful, complex, and captivating features in between. You know the reasons why Joe Rohde, Tony Baxter, Bob Gurr, all the people at Universal Creative, that some of them been at Universal Creative, some of them worked at Disney, and others, they worked at Six Flags and small regional parks, and some of them were probably like us. Just was like, okay, what could be? Worst thing that can happen is I get rejected. The reason why the big details matter to so many people is because of the small details that were cared about. Let me say that 2 more times on the big screen. The reason why the big things matter is because of all the small details that were cared about. The reason why the big things matter is because of all the small details that were cared about. This guy right here, he's the map. That guy right there, he is a wondering kid in the best way possible. That his voice is a wand. What do I mean by his voice is a wand? His voice is a wand that when you feel that you can't reach a high, he will see that you have the potential to get there. And he'll use that wand in any shape, form, or fashion to let you know that you can be a somebody. And then there's me. The loud, bloviating jabroni that believes that Disney's allergic to creativity. That Universal's a good company, but they could do more. But I never give up on you, brother. Because we're all looking for a place to fall. Put the 3 of us together. We're about bringing
forward
potential.
Yay!
And that's not a bad way to live, ain't it? And that's how you can be inspired. So with that being said, everybody, that is it for this edition of BFP Imagineering, Braylon's Virtual Tour Live. With that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what know what you do and do what you know, rather. Never say you weren't born special, because you were always born a blessing. Trust you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why it's one thing to call yourself, it's another thing to be chosen. Always remember, on receive love, and on receive love, you gotta give it. On receive love, you gotta give it. On receive love, you gotta give it. Whatever obstacles you've overcome, whatever success you have achieved on this particular day, we are extremely proud of you. But no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, listen. Me and Phil talked about something earlier on the phone. We said, are we ever going to get any dangerous emails from these companies? And I said, well, with Universal, I believe they actually care about what the fans have to say. But if we do get a dangerous email, I think they'll at least appreciate the creativity. But with Disney, they're not at our level to send us a threatening email. So, when you know that you can either be appreciated or be told you're really trying it, aren't you? You know what that middle space is saying? Go forth, prosper, and multiply. Because they're watching. Sometimes you won't know the impact of how you're received until you guys, why is Epic Mickey finally coming to Disney World? Wait, what? Wait, why are they they're talking about an entertainment district, like that's gonna be that 90-acre parcel. And the three of us come on here and be like, well, some imagination, huh?
Haha, you got it.
Thank you, Mickey. One love, much love, all love. Always remember, receive love, you gotta give it. Receive love, you gotta give it. And
how about everybody, Brandy?
Of course, Stitch is here. Nina Nani Quista to you, Stitch. It's nice to see you, my
We
friend.
positive over here, not Black Park Kicks WD Pro negativity, bro.
It looks like it's not only me who can do great impressions.
We got our own special effects. No
Yes,
special effects board needed here.
Yes. But sincerely, y'all, like I said, just because the impact is not being felt now doesn't mean it's not being created. Just because the impact is not being felt now doesn't mean the impact is not being created. Just because the impact is not being felt now doesn't mean it's not being created. Because I do believe me, Phil, and Florentin will have a panel at either the U64 Expo or at the E23 Expo. Although I'm sure that at the U64 Expo, the three of us will be fine. Although at the D23 Expo, they'll probably pull Phil and Thornton to the side and be like, hey, can y'all talk to Braylon before y'all get out on stage? Because we know Braylon's mouth and how he feels about Disney. And I know these two brothers will be like, yes, he feels every single thing he does about Disney. But do you not know how many concepts he's pitched about you guys because he still believes that you can do something? We're going to let our brother be our brother. And y'all called us because y'all believed in what we do. So, much love, everybody. We feel the love and send it right back to you. Good night, everybody. Love you all. Bye. Great show, guys. Love you all. See you soon.
Yep. See you soon.
Oh, great. So as always, Brian, Phil.
Yep. I'll see you on yours because I can't.
See you on the other side.
Yeah.
On the other side.
I'll see you on your stream for a moment because I can't get my phone to do it. So
understood. Much love, everybody. Good night. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that They have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination and experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mirar's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Here you leave today and enter a world of
A world of princesses.
A world of villains.
And heroes.
Raise your sabers.
A world of other worlds.
A world of all the favorites. A world of throwbacks.
A world of
for whatever you love. Infinite worlds await.
open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from?
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please.
it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.